Disaster in the Pacific. That's what it's being called. An 8.9 earthquake struck Japan Thursday night for Pacific time, early Friday morning for East Coast time, and on the Friday afternoon for Japan. Right now it's been over 24 hours since that earthquake struck, and we're still thousands are missing. We currently have 2 nuclear power plants that are that we could be seeing a meltdown occur, and that would mean significant nuclear destruction and devastation. Right now, we just had breaking news. I just was told this by a graphic designer that 3 of the power plants, the nuclear plants, are positive for leaking radiation right now, and if it does become strong enough, we could be seeing even some of those effects reaching into the Pacific Northwest areas of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, if it gets picked up by the wind, so we'll monitor that. We had the tsunami wave come hit the coast of Washington, Oregon, and California. We had some schools closed yesterday here in Washington due to that danger of the tsunami. We only saw tidal surges of about 1 to 2 feet on the Washington coast, but we had 7-8 foot waves down in California, Santa Monica, Crescent City. We saw some of those waves damage lots of boats in Marina, even Oregon, damaged boats in marinas. Tens of millions of dollars in damage at those marinas. All the beaches along the west coast were mainly closed. We had 1 death in California from a watcher. Wave swept him away. There's still no sign of him. There are 4 others who got swept away, but 2 of them got out on their own, and the other 2 were rescued. But still, that 1 man presumed dead. Currently, our death toll here. Here's the map of where the earthquake struck. So that 8.9 earthquake, a few hundred miles away from Tokyo, that caused significant damage. So not as bad in Tokyo, but Sendai, we had that earthquake come in. Not come in, that was a tsunami wave that came in. Earthquake just shook the area, very strong shaking. That earthquake lasted nearly 5 minutes. Most earthquakes, even how strong they get, notice last 2-3 minutes maximum. We've never seen a 5-minute earthquake, at least in my lifetime. We had the earthquake. It was the 5th strongest earthquake ever for Japan, and the 5th strongest earthquake in the entire world since we've recorded earthquakes on the Richter scale. So what happened? So we had the 8.9 earthquake. It moved the biggest island of Japan 8 feet. 8 feet. It moved the biggest island 8 feet. That is pretty amazing. Then we had the Earth's axis tipped 25 centimeters off cause of this earthquake. Then we had the tsunami wave coming soon after. That just came in up to 6 miles inland near Sendai. 6 miles. Absolutely devastating. And then that tsunami just hit that, and then it just bounced off, kind of spread out, and then it came throughout the entire Pacific. We saw up to 6-foot waves, 7-foot waves on the island of Maui in Hawaii. Then that wave slowly weakened as it moved toward the coast, but we still saw those 8-foot waves in Santa Monica, Crescent City, coastal in California, where the tsunami warning was in effect. On the Washington coast, we just had a tsunami advisory, just for those high surges, but those currents were still very strong. Here are some of the pictures of this. Actually, let's go to what's happening right now. So we got those 2 nuclear power plants with the nuclear reactors could melt down, and that would be a significant nuclear disaster for the world. Right now, like I said, 3 of them are having radiation right now, leaking radiation, and the radius, the 12-mile radius, I believe, around those nuclear power plants have been evacuated due to extreme radiation right now. Lots of radiation leaking, and we're just, aftershocks. They're really big aftershocks, and we'll just show you the some of these pictures here. They're just absolutely devastating. Just that tsunami coming in, just absolutely horrific. Lots of people lost. And probably heard in the news there's actually a train and a boat missing right now. So those people are presumed dead. Well, at least in my opinion, I really hope we can find them. I mean, my condolences really just go out to all those people in Japan who had to suffer through that. It's absolutely horrific. So just some of these pictures, we've got this whirlpool here caused by the earthquake and the tsunami. That's just whirlpool. That's pretty amazing to look at. It's pretty, just pretty amazing, like I said, to look at that. Some of these damaged pictures are absolutely horrific. That people had to go through this. I mean, just absolutely horrible. I'll leave you with these pictures. Just scrolling through there, through that video of the damage, the disaster in the Pacific.